Hello everyone, I'm Ro Ancelis Capistrano of 1 Million Club. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell para lagi kang updated.
So understand first before buying life insurance. Maggagaya sa akin, no? Mag-attend ng workshop to para mas maintindihan. So many people waste money in buying life insurance. They don't understand. They buy life insurance just because they can't say no, no? Sa agent or kamag-anak mo pala yung financial advisor. They buy sophisticated product that doesn't fit to their financial situation. So you sacrifice a lot of things just to save money. Ang hirap mag-save, 'di ba? At magbayad ng premium, no? So sayang kung mahal 'yung nakuha natin. Just one decision of buying wrong life insurance, you lose all the savings. So know why buy the term, no? Term insurance is the cheapest. So paki-type nga po term. Yan 'yun sa IMG lang natin talaga maintindihan ng lubusan yung term, 'di ba? So, may sample dito na ang cost ng life insurance is parang ito no, egg, bibili ka per dozen, movie, 'di ba, per ticket. Ang life insurance, may sample tayo dito na ang cost niya 3 pesos per 1,000. So, tignan pa natin, no? So, kung age 25 ka, 3 pesos per 1,000 na insurance. So, kung kailangan mo ng 100, no? Worth of 100,000 policy or insurance coverage. Kailangan mo magbayad lang ng 300 per year. So, para may idea tayo, kasi sabi dito ng mga mentor natin, ang life insurance is parang nagre-rent ka. 'Di ba? Nagre-rent ka ng bahay habang wala kang pambayad ng bahay. Wala kang milyon, pambili ng property. So, nagre-rent ka ng pwedeng 10,000 per month, 'di ba? So, ganun din ang insurance. Nagre-rent ka ng money, no? So, nagbabayad ka na maliit na premium habang wala ka pang malaking savings. Kasi nga, pag may nangyari sa'yo, pagka may insurance ka, merong instant money yung family mo. May big savings agad, 'di ba? Pero pag wala tayong may iwan sa family natin. Ayan. So, kung 4 pesos, no, per 1,000 coverage. So, again, to have 100,000 policy, para may idea lang tayo, 400 pesos lang per year. 'Di ba? So, sobrang mura talaga na hindi natin kasi naintindihan, kaya akala natin gastos lang siya. So, term insurance, yan po yung pinakamurang insurance. Insurance policies are based on the cost of insurance that goes up every year because your risk of dying is higher as you get older. So, again, pag term insurance, mura yan, tapos tumataas yan every year. So, it is also based on your health. For example, whether you smoke, drink, or engage in extreme sports affects your rate. And even if you're female, your rate is lower due to having better life expectancy than males. So, yan, no? Mas mahal pagka male na nag-i-smoke, di ba? Or alam ko may mga mas mahal din na rate kapag ka nandun ka sa mga risking lugar, di ba? Some refer to term insurance as temporary life insurance because it has a term or a set of period coverage. So, yan, tignan natin yung 3 kinds of term insurance. Annual renewable term, level term, and decreasing term. Ayan, so annual renewable term, ito yung coverage is for 1-year term. Kaya siya renewable, no? Kasi renewable every year. So each year, the price also increases. It costs cheaper when you're young and it gets more and more expensive the older you get. So again, mas magandang kumuha ng mas bata, no? Kasi mas mura, tapos insurable ka pa. So meron din tinatawag na level term, ito yung pangalawang type. At tumataas yung premium depende sa term. So, may every 5 years, every 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Ito yung sample niya, no? Ito, every 5 years tumataas yung kanyang premium. Ito, every 10 years. Ito, every 20 years. Ito naman syempre yung annual renewable term na every year tumataas. Ayan. So, the 3 rules of life insurance. So, rule number 1, tandaan nyo yan, no? There is no free insurance. Kasi minsan, no, na natitempt tayong magbayad kasi free daw, 'di ba? Wala naman tayong babayaran, pero wala kasing free talaga, no? Nakasama na 'yan, naka-package na 'yan kung meron mang free na sinasabi. Naka-package na sa product or sa savings mo. So, number 2, cost of insurance always increases with age, no? Ang tawag diyan mortality rate table, no? So, number 3, all insurance is term insurance which can be bundled with a certain cash value. So, lahat term insurance, depende na lang sa product na kukunin natin. So, binabundle lang po yan sa investment. So, may sample lang tayo dito na kinompare natin yung VUL sa term insurance, no? So, may sample tayo dito. Like, ito yung nakuha ko before. Hindi actual, no? Pero may sample lang tayo para mas ma-appreciate natin. So, halimbawa, at the age of 30, ito yung binabayaran mong premium, no? 26,000. Tapos, ang napunta sa investment mo, 2,000 lang. So, saan napunta yung difference? Sa insurance mo, no? Na 1 million. And then, kung finalo natin yung tinuturo ni IMG na bumili lang tayo ng term insurance na mura. So, halimbawa, dito sa sample na to have 1 million coverage, 3,000 lang yung premium mo. So, ibig sabihin, sa binayad mo 26,855 minus 3,230 na para sa life insurance, yung difference niya na 23,625. Ito yung napunta sa investment. Okay? So, ang ganda kasi dito, mura lang yung napupunta sa insurance mo, marami yung napupunta sa investment. Dito kasi hindi mo control dahil may binabawas para sa insurance at napupunta lang sa investment mo, medyo maliit lang. So, should you buy term and invest the difference? No? So, why bother with cash value life? This is something asked by many people, especially in reference to whole life. So, may mga bumibili po na whole life. Ito yung hanggang age 99 ka, covered ka. So, yan po yung pinakamahal na insurance. And hindi mo naman kailangan ng insurance hanggang age 99 kasi 'di ba? Ang insurance kasi kinukuha lang natin habang wala pa tayong malaking savings. Okay? So, to answer this, you can use a strategy called buy term and invest the difference, no? So, again, maganda tong concept na to kasi murang insurance lang pero malaki na yung coverage natin. Tapos, yung difference na i-invest natin. So, lumalago siya. Mas malaki na pupunta sa investment. Ayan, no? May sample nga dito na bakit ka daw bibili ng, for example, 10,000 na whole life, pero makukuha mo lang sa the same coverage, 2,000 pesos lang ang premium mo. Diba? So, sayang yung 8,000 pesos. So, pero may warning, no? Pag kumuha tayo ng term insurance and invest the difference, diba? So, may 2 conditions must be met. You must have the discipline and consistency to invest the difference. Kasi baka daw ipang shopping, di ba? So, pakitype nga po, discipline at pakitype din po, consistency. Kasi, pagka nagbayad ka nga ng term insurance, hindi mo naman dinadagdagan yung investment mo. Di ba? Nagagastos mo, mag-VUL ka na lang daw. Okay? Kasi wala kang control. Hindi mo control yung sarili mo, wala kang disiplina. No? So, again, you must know how to invest the difference. So, alam mo din dapat. So, matututunan naman natin yan sa workshop 3, yung about investment. So, other investments may be able to give better rates of return, but they may also sink your nest egg, di ba? So, again, may mga diversification tayong tinatawag. Huwag mo ilalagay lang sa isang investment facility. So, in either case, if your investment haven't performed well at the end of the term and the cost of insurance substantially increases, you may lose your surplus money. So again, pagka hindi kasi natin na ma-manage na maayos yung investment natin, parang alam mo yun, yung insurance mo baka ma-zero out mo din, hindi mo rin matuloy, 'di ba? So is it suitable? Is it affordable? 'Di ba? So yan yung itatanong natin pag bibili tayo ng insurance. So meron kasing insurance again na maliit lang yung coverage, tas mahal pala, 'di ba? Tapos syempre dahil nga pag ayan no, affordable, 'di ba? So pagka mga whole life VUL, mahal talaga 'yan. So pag term, yan talaga yung pinakamura. So first, you must find out what you need, yung kaninang kinompute natin, no? Magkano ba yung responsibilidad mo, no? Assess your financial situation, manage your budget, and cut down unnecessary expenses if you must, then you can make a better decision. If you have a high responsibility in your family but not much money, term may be a better choice for you. If you have enough money to cover for your needs and savings, then you may want to look at other options. This can include cash build-up that fits your savings and investment goals. So again, importante mag-start tayo sa budgeting kasi magkano ba yung kailangan nating ialat sa insurance natin, no? So again, remember, buying life insurance is a privilege and not a right, no? You buy it when the insurance companies gives you this privilege, but there will come a time that even if you want to buy it, you might not have the privilege anymore to buy. So exercise your privilege when you can. So again, kung hindi pa sapat ang ating insurance or wala pa talaga tayo nasimulan, start na tayo ngayon habang tayo ay may chance pa, no? Insurable pa. Kasi again, hindi siya right na o sige, 60 years old ako, may sakit akong ganito, karapatan ko yan bumili. Hindi po, no? Privilege po siya. So habang ikaw ay insurable, kumuha ka na.